Today I am going to expose how grifters operate. Today these grifters made me really easy to show you how these grifters work. It just so happens that these people are reading an article that was shared by GAMERANT, and it was shared yesterday, but the article itself was published on January 26 of this year, of course. So this article is not even new, it's months old, yet this profile, this GAMERANT profile, is sharing their article again, right? And all of a sudden, all of the grifters, the right-winger grifters, the conservative grifters, you know them, I know them, everybody knows them, Endymion, Baradark, Flash, Smash JT, all of those people, or George Torch Games, all of them, and many more. There is this guy with the name Ciel, or whatever the fuck his name is. He's a black guy, according to his profile picture. All of these people live of speaking about anti-woke garbage. And why do I say it's garbage? Because it does nothing. It changes nothing. They grift with the topic. They don't want anything to change, because if anything changes, they lose their fucking job. And what is their job? Their job is to brainwash you. Their job is to talk about the problem. And when the problem no longer exists, they no longer have a job. So it's not in their best interest that cultural Marxism, or woke for the retards, ends. It's not on their best interest. They want this shit to continue. This is the reason why they always have these lukewarm takes, opinions on cultural Marxism. They never really expose everything. This is why they usually appear as if they somehow are against cultural Marxism, but at the same time, there are many games they don't even expose or even defend. Woke games. Games that are clearly woke. Games that clearly have cultural Marxism on them. Yet they make blind eye to all the woke elements in those particular games. This article is titled Hogwarts Legacy 2 Can't Sidestep the Franchise's Biggest Controversy, and you can already imagine what is the subject of this article. What is the topic? It's about how Hogwarts Legacy, it wasn't woke enough, it needed more, right? It talks about the boycott that the leftists did to this game. Supposed boycott, because everybody bought this fucking game. At the time, I didn't make videos, I didn't make reviews, I wasn't talking on a microphone, so I bought the game. And why did I bought the game? Because I always wanted a Harry Potter RPG, a role-playing game of Harry Potter. But I actually didn't knew that the game was filled with woke, with cultural Marxism everywhere, and it was. Let me make a parenthesis here. Let's not kid ourselves. Hogwarts Legacy was a woke as fuck game. The game doesn't let you pick if you want to play a male or a female. The game has a transsexual character on a world filled with magic. They can swap to the other sex with magic. They have diversity, forced diversity, diverse characters. One of them is a typical wee-woos black character that tells you how much better their magic schools are than the white schools. It was woke as fuck, so stop pretending this game isn't fucking woke. Here is the funny thing about this Harry Potter game, about Hogwarts Legacy. It's just like abortion, because it exposes how retarded are the left and the right. Because Hogwarts Legacy is a woke game, but for the left wing, the leftists, it's not enough. And for the right wingers, they don't denounce that the game is woke. The quote-unquote right wingers, they don't denounce that the game is woke. In fact, all of these grifters are talking about how the boycott failed, as if it was a victory. As is this game, this woke as fuck game, is a victory. You know, the "we're winning guys, we're winning." They are repeating the talking points of Donald Trump. They are just applying it to gaming because they know their target audience, and their target audience is a bunch of fucking retards, a bunch of NPCs that don't use their brains. On this article, they talk about J.K. Rowling, denouncing her as if she's somehow a right-wing extremist just because she doesn't like transsexuals, because she's against the transsexual movement, the LGBT. And the right-wingers embrace J.K. Rowling, the quote-unquote right-wingers, as if somehow she is a right-winger extremist, but she isn't. Both sides treat J.K. Rowling as if somehow she is actually a right-wing person, when she is in fact not. Here is a screenshot, here is a meme I made with tons of quotes of her showing you how much of a leftist, of a rabid, lunatic leftist she is. She is not on your side. She just hates transsexuals because she hates men. That is why she is against transsexuals, because she hates men. Have you ever seen her criticize transsexuals that are women to male? She hasn't, because she hates men, you fucking idiots. It infuriates me how I can see these things and most people can't. And I don't think I am fucking special. I just think that you are fucking retarded, or you refuse to use your fucking brain. You are fanatical. You are fanatics of multiple fucking things. And one of those is your political views. And that is why you can't see. You fucking can't see because you have a blindfold in your eyes. This is why you can't see that J.K. Rowling is not your ally. Because you rather follow the cult. You rather follow the fucking grifters, the cultists, your cult leaders like Asmongold. You rather follow them than the fucking truth. And the truth is J.K. Rowling is not your ally. She is a leftist. And you know what the fucking leftists do? The same thing. Because they are fanatical too. They think she's a fucking right-winger just because she doesn't like transsexuals. She's not, dude. She's also your fucking ally. On most things, she's your fucking ally, you stupid leftist. Now, on the left side, it's expected that these fucking idiots fight each other. It's expected because they are fucking idiots. The left-wing ideology is a female ideology. And just like females, they fight each other constantly. They can't get along. It's expected. But what it's not expected is that the supposed right wing, the supposed conservative move, which is male in nature, can't use logic, can't use reason. You are being played, dude. You are retarded. You need to wake the fuck up. So we have this stupid article that basically is saying that Hogwarts Legacy 2, the sequel, has to be more fucking woke. That's it. And J.K. Rowling is basically Hitler. That's the fucking article. And oh, also, the leftists boycotted the game. That's the fucking article. And what did the fucking grifters do? Oh, what boycott? Oh, the boycott was unsuccessful. We're winning, guys. We're winning. We're winning. That is what the fucking grifters are doing right now. In droves. Holy shit, even Baradark already had a video on the fucking subject. These fucking idiots, these stupid morons, think they are going to fool someone like myself. They think they are going to fool someone like myself. They're fucking retarded. They can't, because I see through their fucking shit. They are given talking points. They work for company, just like Asmongold works for Night Media, and Night Media controls whatever the fuck this idiot is allowed to say. These fucking grifters, Endymion, Baradark, all of them, you know them. George Torch, which just last week I exposed him. I am going to talk about that fucking idiot later. All of them are given their talking points. You remember the fucking video of the news channels where they were without checking facts first? You remember the fucking video, right? It's a threat to our democracy. You remember that fucking video? I'm going to put a clip of that fucking video right now so you remember it.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are concerned about the trouble and irresponsible, one-sided news stories
plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Just like that video you just saw, this is how these fucking grifters operate. All of them repeating the same shit. You actually believe the people that are controlling you, they aren't even trying, they control you. Do you believe those people gave up after you transitioned to the internet? After you left the TV, the radio, after you went to the internet? Do you think these people gave up? No, they didn't give up. They just moved with you, and now they are constantly trying to manipulate you on the internet, especially on social media. What do you think those likes, those upvotes, those hearts are for? They are to make you believe that the popular opinions are the ones that you should follow. They can easily, fucking easily, dude, print tons of likes, tons of hearts, tons of upvotes to the narrative that they want to build, to the narrative they want you to believe. You need to understand you are in a psychological warfare. You are being bombarded. Your mind is being bombarded with fake news, dude. And not because Trump said it. No, you are being manipulated. You are being controlled. These people are given their talking points. And if we go to the source of who funds the people that give these grifters their talking points, we are going to end up with the same investors. BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, all of them. Why do you think that happens? Why do you think that happens, dude? Use your brain. Because they are the ones that are giving these people their talking points. Why do you think is that we can't get rid of the woke garbage in gaming, in society, dude, in general? Why do you think is that they fire a woke activist from a game studio and later that same woke activist appears on a new studio destroying another franchise? Why do you think is that? Why do you think is that a thing, dude? It's because this is how it's made. That is the structure. They don't care about money. They don't give a fuck about money. They have infinite resources. And these resources come from those investors. Use your brain. Think. For once in your fucking life, think, dude. You're being fooled. These people are grifters. They don't want to help you. They just want to help themselves. The leftists are right. They are right. They are correct. These quote-unquote right-wingers are grifters. Grumps, for example, is another fucking grifter. A scammer. You're following a scammer. You're giving likes. You're giving money to this fucking failure of a game developer. Many of these people, they are just fucking grifters. Use your brain, dude. You're a fucking sheep, dude. You're an NPC. Stop being an NPC. You're never going to hear the truth from these people. They want to live off your suffering. This is why people like them defend games like Expedition 33. And many of you are going to say, no, Expedition 33 is not woke. I made an entire review of the game. I played it myself. The game is woke. It has diverse characters, out of place diverse characters. Most of your companions are women. Most of the positions of power are held by women. No wonder the fucking expeditions fail. They are led by women. Women are warriors. Women are fighters. That's the narrative woke Expedition 33 is trying to sell you, dude. And you accepted it. And these grifters accepted it too. You asked them, is Expedition 33 woke? They are going to say no. On the contrary, they are going to promote it. It's Game of the Year. We're winning, guys. Look how much we're winning, guys. It's fucking stupid. It's truth. There is truth in the feeling that people have with blue check marks on X. Most of them are grifters. Now you're going to say, oh, you have a blue check mark too. You pay for X too. Now, paying for X is not even a bad thing in itself because it gives you the ability to post videos. Without that, you can't do that. And I am trying to grow my audience, so I have to post my videos. The fact that X gives me the option to post my videos, in my opinion, is worth it just for that reason alone. Now, I don't make any money from the fucking blue check mark. I don't. The reason why is because voices like myself are never going to have the reach. We are never going to be promoted because we are exposing them. Because we are really, really exposing them. Anybody that has a big platform, a big following, that is promoted, is not on your side. It's basically it. It's that fucking simple. The ones that are actually telling the truth are the ones that are not being promoted. They don't have any reach. In fact, they are being submitted, they are being silenced. People like myself. There is also another component, which is true. People don't want to hear the truth because the truth hurts. That's also a major component. People want to live, people want happiness, and it's a natural thing. People don't want to hear all the bad things in society. They don't want to hear that they are being fooled. They don't want to hear all the things that I say. They rather hear Endymion, Baradar, Smash JT, Groms, George Torch, or all of those grifters because they are selling them a fake narrative that makes them happy. We are in a fucking disaster, guys. The storm is coming. You don't like that. You don't want to hear that. You want to hear that everything is okay. Everything is okay, guys. Everything is going to be fine. We are winning. We are not winning shit. No, that's too much. You are going too far. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what I like to hear. I want to hear that I am good, that everything is good. Because that way I don't have to leave my comfort zone. I don't have to think about my position in life. I don't have to think about how bad society is in general. Because I'm a fucking coward. That's the reality. People don't want to hear this shit. They are cowards. They are afraid. So basically, this is how these people, these grifters operate. Same talking points, same day, at the same hour, all of them saying the same shit over and over again. And you're falling for this shit, dude. You are falling for this shit. I said I was going to talk about George Torch. I am going to do it in another separate video. It needs its own fucking video. I already exposed him on X. If you're interested about what I was going to say, just go to my X. I already exposed him there. Ultimately, you're not going to listen to myself. At the end of the day, you're going to continue to follow these grifters. You're going to continue following their narrative because you yourself don't even care either.